Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I want to talk about WarioWare Get It Together, because there's one thing with this game that, to me, it's just a shame that it's not in here, and maybe it's something they just haven't talked about, and maybe it will be in here, and those who have followed the channel probably already know where I'm going to go with this. I think I might have even mentioned this in my reaction video. It has to do with online, and for once it's not actually the fact that you can't do 2 players online. At first, I was pretty bummed out about it, and I think in my reaction video I talked about that, but honestly, I don't really mind it that much. I mean, if it was there, it'd be nice, but the way the game is, I can't really say myself how much I'd really do a co-op thing online. I mean, who knows, maybe I would and it'd be a ton of fun, that's why I wish the option was just there, but that's not the main online thing that I'm upset about. What I'm upset about is that there's no online leaderboards as far as we know. And that's where, to me, I just think it's a shame. This game, in my opinion, really lends itself to beating your own scores. And even in the Treehouse video, they pointed out how the side has a high score thing. And that's where it just kind of baffles me that they don't bother to make this go online with the leaderboards. Because this game also has a first where the character you pick on who you play as actually changes how the minigames are done. And they could have had a cool thing where they had like normal leaderboards for any combination, but then they could have had a solo type of leaderboard for each character. That way, if you don't want to just compete with doing the quote-unquote optimal setup, or however the meta ends up turning out with being competitive, if it's possible to be competitive even though there's no online leaderboards, I'm sure people will still find a way to compete, and most likely there'll be a combination that's more optimal, but I'm sure that there's ways to just do this where you just pick one character, and we may have already seen that, I just don't really remember, but if there is, then you could just compete with Wario, or 9volt, or whoever it may be. And I will say that Nintendo in general has been getting better when it comes to online, because Super Mario Party getting it added, even though it took forever, was really surprising. And then in the trailer for Mario Party Superstars, they said in the trailer, all modes go online. So in my opinion, they're definitely getting better with it, but they still have random missteps. And when you have a game that's essentially like an arcade game made to be more current, it's just a shame to me that they don't take advantage of the fact that now we can just upload our scores online. I will say though, I mean, we don't know for sure. I mean, it could be there, but I have a feeling it won't be. And what really bugs me about it too is that it could add a lot of longevity to the game in general. I will say I'm definitely buying it. I was bummed out about the no online thing at first, and I mean, I still am, but when I watched the Treehouse, the game looks good. It looks like there's a single player thing to do that looks like fun, so I definitely want to get it. But doing 9volts challenges and competing for high scores, I think that'd be a ton of fun. And I do have my members only Discord, so if other members get the game, I could make a separate channel and we could compete that way by just taking a screenshot of our score and just putting the picture on Discord. But it's the fact that we shouldn't have to do that. And even though Nintendo's been getting better with online, something that makes me think that they won't bother with online leaderboards is that even when it seems obvious, they don't seem to do it. Again, giving them credit, I think they have been getting better. But if we look at the Wii U, Nintendo Land had no online leaderboards, and a lot of that was based around beating your scores. Star Fox Zero, I don't remember when they said it or the exact wording, but they said something along the lines of, try to beat your own scores. And they were talking about how beating your scores was a part of the game, or something that you could do, and it still had no online leaderboards. And then there was a WarioWare game on the Wii U, and that didn't have online leaderboards either. So again, I think they've been getting better, so we could just say, well, that's the past, so maybe this will have online leaderboards, but I don't know. It's definitely not looking good for that. But Nintendo's also bad, normally, at talking about the online features. Mario Party Superstars, in my opinion, was a first, where they said, all modes go online. Because with Mario Golf, they haven't even said which modes go online. I found out through GameXplain which modes actually go online, which is Standard Golf, Speed Golf, and Battle Golf. All 3 of those go online. And if you go back and watch any of the trailers that Mario Golf has had, they have not said that. In the overview trailer, they just said, compete online, and then nothing. And even in the direct, they didn't say it. And if you're wondering why I'm making such a big deal about this, and if you're thinking, well, why wouldn't all the modes go online? Why are you worried about that? This is the same company that released Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, where it did have online play, but you actually could not play with your friends. You could only play against random people. So for me, when they're not clear about what goes online, I start to get worried. Another example would be Smash Bros. When they showed off Smash Bros. Ultimate at E3, I was pumped. And when they started showing some of the other modes, I was already getting concerned because I didn't think they'd go online. And sure enough, they don't. I also wanted to talk about what it says on the eShop, because there is a section that says this software includes online features that require a Nintendo Switch Online membership, but I won't be surprised if this is just there because it has cloud saves. Because if you scroll down, it does talk about how you need a Nintendo Switch Online membership to use the cloud, but them specifically having that, talking about the cloud save, would be kind of redundant to have the part that's above. So maybe it's hinting that there'll be some online features, which I would imagine would be online leaderboards. But to me, it still comes back to, why not just say it? It's so weird to me that they're always so almost secretive about their online features. So maybe this is just something that they're not talking about, and then we'll just find out. But I'm thinking that this won't have online leaderboards, but I'm still going to buy the game. I just think it's a shame. But that's all I really have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about all this. If you enjoyed this and want to support my content, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.